7-2, number 12, Ellis.
Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, with Adley LaForge reporting from the sidelines. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And, you know, the Celtics, they have enjoyed a solid start to their season and have a firm grip on their spot in the top 10. I think it's an encouraging sign for this group.
And now Washington's starting group. Cullum is out there with Johnson. Then it's Alexander Song. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Champagnie in at the 4-man position. And for the Celtics, dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. White is out there with Anthony Simons. And it's Ellis at the 5. This season just getting going still. How quickly, Greg, can teams gel together and become one?
It really depends on the makeup of your team. How many new guys are on the roster? The style of play. Do the new additions have any previous chemistry with some of your players?
Hey, Brown can sky with the best of them. Terrific athlete.
Pass to Champagnie. Bounce pass Song. Middleton for 3. And Boston with the rebound. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Savvy. Brown does what he can to help the team win, and he's upgraded his passing.
Pass to Champagnie. McCollum outside. Lets it go with the 3. And another miss by Washington. The Celtics have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Ellis caused the double. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And so it's Boston with it. There's Brown with the 3. Connects from 3-point range. Brown's got 5 now.
Well, early in this game, they've made one good play after another.
And stand on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting 2-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But can they force more turnovers? My goodness. Brown with the massive throwdown.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Washington's gone 0-3 from 3-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Celtics making a switch here. Richards checked in. With a break in the action, we go to the 2K leaderboard. See the teams that excelled at slowing the pace down a campaign ago. The Celtics second.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
Here's Champagnie. The Wizards working the ball around now. In the corner, it's Song. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Pritchard passes to Ellis. And White kicks to Brown. Over in the corner, White. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes.
Johnson surveying the floor. Champagnie passes to McCollum from 12 feet out. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to shoot his way out of this one or not.
The offensive rebound. And that one's good, Ellis.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Wizards trail by 13. To Champagnie. Down low. And it's McCollum in the corner. And the three off target.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
McCollum against Pritchard. Ellis kicks to Tatum. Pritchard with the ball. Still scoreless. 4 on the clock. Again, the miss by Ellis.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Cullen passes to Johnson. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Now here's McCollum. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Boston Celtics enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a pass. The timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Back to Johnson. Middleton outside. McCollum against Simon. Sard. And another miss by Washington.
And they continue to control the glass.
Well, he's not just a perimeter threat. McCollum is also skilled at finding ways to score inside.
Here's Brown. Here's White. And just miss after miss right now.
Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Johnson against White. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Sard. And Ellis with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. "16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Johnson. Now Tatum, coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. With the shot. And Ellis the bucket on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got his 4th assist in this one. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And
the previous play is under review.
Signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
Hello, everybody. Losing Brunson, they're missing a great distributor, a leader on this team. His value goes beyond what you see in the box score.
Yeah. Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them.
Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Ellis. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, fans becoming very familiar with the term second apron over the last few seasons. Front offices admit the devil is in the detail. While it's not exactly a hard cap, teams are showing little willingness to endure the penalties that come with persisting above that second apron threshold.
That is so true. Shams, thank you very much for the report. On the wing, Johnson. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Shot by Champagny, no good. Boston leading by 4. Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum!
Well, with his dribble moves, Tatum will get where he needs to go, and he's an outstanding finisher.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Kevin, back to you.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. And so, the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And this Wizards team, Greg, giving its young players every opportunity to develop.
Yeah, these young guys were the NBA equivalent of drinking from a fire hose. But after years of just treading water and mediocrity, I think the fans appreciate the clear sense of direction from this group.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Sarr's shot is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys. Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
McCollum kicks to Middleton. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got his third assist on the night. Simons, the pass to Ellis. It's Brown on the wing. From downtown, that shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Sarr. He's off on that one. Ellis with some nice D. And so Ellis will bring it up for Boston. They've led by as many as 14 points. Brown kicks to White. Pass to Ellis. Fires the three. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best.
And Brian Key wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Mr. Incredible with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, now the question is, how do you scheme this guy? Try to take the ball out of his hands? Bring a second defender? I'm curious to see what they do.
Pritchard, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. Kispert's checked in for Washington. Carlton Carrington comes in for C.J. McCollum. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Wizards passing it around. They set the pick. Here's Carrington. The Wizards with another miss. Celtics leading by 6. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
From deep. A three-pointer is right on target.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Pass to Ellis. White looking around. Ellis down low. 18 points for him. Yep, that one goes.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Wizards trail by 7. Here's Champagnie. Johnson for 3. Rebounded by Ellis. Ellis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And it's Ellis finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And it's Kispert in the corner. From outside, off the mark. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Celtics out in front. They're up by 9. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Yeah, it's...
Checked in for the Celtics. And a switcher also for Washington. Sarge checked in. Celtics leading by 12. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Sarr. McCollum is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Corey Kispert. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3 spot.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Here's Sarr. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Here's Pritchard. Ellis with a screen on McCollum. From outside, and there's the 3.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Now Koulibaly puts up the 3, and down goes the 3.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And some changes here for the Celtics. Jason Tatum comes in for Sam Hauser, and it's White in for Pritchard. And then for Washington, Champagnie's checked in, and Middleton subbed in for Koulibaly. Here's Brown, stolen by Middleton. Now Sarr. Rebounded by Tatum.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
It's in. His shot is pure.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
White pulls it down. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Now here's Tatum. Here's White. And he does not hit.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Boston.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
And now, for the year, this is going to take him to 7 wins.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ellis.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
Help me out!
Now, Koulibaly jacks up a 3. Doesn't get that one.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
Here's Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 20 feet away, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. 31 points for Ellis.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
Pete.
Sweet. Good work, team. Feel my family.
Welcome, everyone. Glad to have you with us for this NBA Cup action with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. This is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. And it's Ellis in at the center position. And for the Magic, Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal frontcourt pair. And it's Wagner in at the 5 spot. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
That's Tatum's size and high release point. He's able to get that three-point shot off against virtually anybody.
Pritchard against Suggs. From deep, Bane. Rebounded by the Celtics. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. He immediately brought up Jason Tatum, the incredible all-star forward, saying, quote, Tatum is an NBA champion for a reason. He leads his team. JT does it all at 6'8". Great passing it, defending, and obviously scoring too. We'll see how they plan to contain Jason tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Now here's Banchero, coming off a 16-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wagner for 3 to halt the run. Offensive board.
Yeah, tough start, 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
White, the pass to Ellis. And here's Brown, defended by Wagner. Ellis with it, working on Banchero, and he gets that one. Ellis has got 6.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, thanks. Paulo Banchero, the third player, aged...
Oh, big finish! Oh, did you see that?
Oh, my goodness. Jason Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Black checked in for Orlando. And the Celtics also making a change. Simons checked in. Orlando's gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Wagner with a screen on White. From deep, Bane. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just an opportunity to get a second chance by Mo Wagner. You know he's going to be aggressive.
Here's Tatum, and the shot goes in. 7 points in the game.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
To the inside. And the dunk by Wagner.
Well, we know Mo Wagner is a sweet shooting big, but right there he says, you know, I can get off my feet too.
Simons outside. Kick out to Brown. Connects from downtown.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Bain. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. The three from Banchero. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Responding nicely with his own three, Banchero. This is how competitive this man is.
Tatum passes to Ellis. There's Simons with a three. And the Celtics another three.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Wagner for three. It's hauled in by White. Celtics lead by 12. Brown passes to Ellis. Let's go with a three. That shot off.
Well, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Black, right side. Outside Bain. Clock at 6. Off the mark there with a three. Simons against Bain. Pass to Ellis. Back to Simons. 4-3. Gets the three to fall. Simons has got 6.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Boston out in front, up by 15. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And if you're just too... Substitution here for Orlando. Wagner's checked in for Batazze. Paolo Banchero comes in for Carter. Bain, he's checked in for Black. And Suggs is subbed in for Jones. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Ellis is checked in for Queta. Tatum comes in for Boucher. Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And it's Peyton Pritchard in for Simons. Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Suggs and Bain team up as the backcourt. And it's Wagner in at the 5, down low. That's who's out there for Orlando. Ellis, good. 1 minute left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Bain. Wagner with a screen on White. To the paint. And Wagner gets it to go on the assist from Bain. Wagner's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Tatum passes to Ellis. Back to Tatum. Here's Ellis from behind the arc. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for Orlando. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Wagner for 3. Gets it to go. Makes him 2 for 5.
Oh, it didn't take long for Franz Wagner to get those 3 points back.
Here's Brown. And here's Ellis. Over Wagner. No good from 11 feet. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Boston out in front, delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hello, everybody.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively. Nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, They're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
And now, not a bad time to take. Thanks for tuning in.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Anthony Simons, he's been playing really well.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. At the forward spots, the talented pair of Brown and Tatum. Their backcourt, Pritchard and White, and it's Ellis in at the 5. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s when we see over 120 possessions a game, but the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Orlando moving the ball around. The 3 from Suggs. Rebound Boston. Brown looking around. Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. 11 points for Jason Tatum.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Wagner with a screen. Pass to Wagner. Lets the 3 fly. And Pritchard pulls it down.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Deflects the pass. And stolen by Bane. Wagner outside. And here's Suggs. The 3 ball. Tipped away.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Good. Ellis has got 13.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Orlando with the ball. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Suggs finds Banchero. Now Bane. Wagner with a screen on White. And the dunk by Wagner.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
In terms of two-way guards, Grant, Desmond Bane is as good as any. What do you see in his game?
Well, just look at him, B.A. Bane is so strong. That really helps him there on the defensive end. And offensively, a lights-out three-point shooter. And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. And they're really working the paint now.
For Orlando, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot. The Magic are coming together. Paolo Banchero said, this is a special group. We have something that you don't always see in professional sports. Guys really have each other's backs and look after one another. Not only are we close, but we're really talented and versatile as a team. Yeah?
An exciting young team. Allie, thank you. Ellis passes to Pritchard. Sinks it from distance. Give him 8 points now.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
And the dunk by Wagner.
Yeah, in football they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
Ellis outside. Pass to Pritchard. Now here's Tatum. Ellis outside. The 3 is rebounded by Wagner.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Suggs. 23 seconds left in the third quarter here. Bane, no good.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team.
Ellis left side. Over Wagner. No good with a fallback jumper. From deep three-point land. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Boston just dominating the opposition as they maintain a 36-point advantage. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets up.
Making a change here. Wagner's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Ellis is checked in for Keita. Boucher outside. Pass to Ellis. Here's Shireman. Black defending. Here's Shireman. And here's Ellis. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Mo Wagner is out there with Desmond Bane. Then it's Suggs. Then it's Anthony Black. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Ellis. Oh, they find the hot hand. You can count it. He's 10 for 14 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Suggs, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Pass to Ellis. Hauser outside. Back to Ellis. The baseline J. Again, Boston.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Bane. To the middle. Here's Carter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming out. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
Looking at who's out there now for Orlando. Paolo Banchero comes in for Wagner. And Wagner subbed in for Black. Ellis, good.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Bane. The 3 from Suggs. Drains the triple.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Celtics.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency from Mr. Incredible.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
5 on the clock. Ellis passes to Simons. Boston needs to get off a shot here. And again, Boston with the triple.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
The 3 from Suggs. It's rebounded by Walsh.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Ellis. And it's Boston scoring again.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Banchero outside. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're in the driver's seat in this group. A strong finish, and they'll advance.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is